Hello, and welcome to this next um, scenario, extraterrestrial research scenario that we're doing. Now, this guy has to upgrade stuff. And Clement here is going to look after these babies. But I am still surprised there are 3 of them. Okay, let's make sure that they're all happy. Happy enough. And yes, I'm gonna, make this, I'm still getting errors. That is gonna drive me up the wall, it is. Okay, let's get some, what are we doing? Oh, we are doing, some tummy time and stuff. Okay, we do need to, okay, that is gonna take some time. He still hasn't got one piece. He has gone up into space a few times, though. Actually, if I remember, I'm gonna try and do it. Oh, nice, thanks. Okay, can you actually be asked to be fed by your dad? Nice, that kid's gonna go back down there. And check on him, he's still got like halfway to go. I'm like, do we have to get this finished? Let's just do the explore space once you're done. Oh, Roman loves being held. How adorable. Ah. Aww, I love it when they get stuff done. Okay. Look at toys. No, we're good here. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. It's New Year's Eve tomorrow? How adorable. Nice, he's about to go off into space. Let's see if we can't get some living alien critter. Oh, some stabilizers. Amazingly, the creature speaks perfect Simlish. Help you I can, he rasps. Oh, okay. Okay, time for the first trial it is. Rasps creature, pick a number between 1 and 10. 4 sustain, well done. Now to the second trial. Hey, this is easy. The creature continues. Make me some lunch for you. Dane could forage in the surrounding jungle, or there might be some kind of fish in the swamp. Let's go with jungle. After an hour of searching, Dame Limley offers up a couple of twigs. Creature Shakes said you have failed the trial. Help you, I will not. The only option now is to fire up the engines and go full burn to clear the muck. There's no telling what Dem and Chet could do to the ship. Yeah, but he came back safely. Let's do the maneuvering thrusters. These little ones do seem to, like, be doing alright. I mean, these sim infants are doing a lot better than my cat is right now. And I have no idea if you're actually able to hear her when she's complaining at me. Ooh, level 10 in handiness. He's doing good. I just think these upgrades are going to take time. Probably time that we don't really have. Oh, right, yep. May as well give him something to do. Yeah, we're not going to the cheerleading thing. No. Festival of Lights. Oh, nice. I love it when that kind of thing happens. I really need to pay attention to time when I do these. Okay, let's see how we go this time. Dana's about to beat his personal best time around the planet Discard when Carmelo breaks his concentration. It's dispatch requesting his assistance with a civil dispute on Hiatoin. Itching for a change of scene, Dane agrees to the mission and blasts off to see what's what. On his way over the planet, Dane gets more details from dispatch. Seems that a colony on planet Hiatoin's moon is threatening to revolt and start their own government. Negotiations have broken down, and since neither side will talk to the other, it's up to Dane to mend the rift. Who will he talk to first? Go talk to the moon colony. Dane decides to skip the propaganda and get the story straight from the colonists first. The instant he lands on the yellow moon, his rocket ship is surrounded by a mob of angry-looking colonists. Claiming that the planet government is oppressive, they plan on sabotaging the planet's food replicators to make only non-grilled cheese. What should Dane do? Oh. Seriously? Promising to infiltrate the government's food replicators, Dane blasts off for the planet. As soon as he lands, a government official waves him in to see the Emperor, Yang Homely, warning him of the rebel plot. Dane quashes the revolution and receives a handsome reward for his help. Oh, we got a bug! We got a dead blue slug, and apparently that counts, even though it specifically says dead. So, interesting. Okay, can you, do that while you've got that kid? Oh, Roman got his first blowout. Uh, go with Roman this time. Host with the most, but they haven't had a party at all. Like, none of them. Oh, maybe one of them has. I can't remember. How is your upgrade going? Almost done. I mean, like, really almost done. It's New Year's Eve. The rocket's been upgraded. Let's go off into space again. Get fed by your father. Take a closer look. Okay. When aliens see Dane looming over them, they immediately fall to their knees to start chanting. They obviously think he's some sort of supreme being come to rule them. Should he stick around a while or just be on his way? But stay and rule for a while. Why not? The aliens are pushing some pebbles around and desperately trying to start a farm on a large pile of mold. Dane can only think of two kinds of deities, the loving, benevolent kind or the angry, jealous. He's going to be loving and, yeah. Dane studies the aliens closely. They appear to want more water to grow their crops. Loving. Yeah, build an irrigation system. The aliens will never want for water. Dane is so benevolent. The aliens sing his praises. Now they're praying to him for more land for their fields and livestock. Why not? Praise to Dane. He drags a table near the toilet so the alien colony can expand. Now that the aliens have all the land they need to build and grow, they seem to be doing okay. Dane leaves on a high note. Hmm. Well, it was worth a try. Uh, okay. Okay, there are still 4 more upgrades to do. Aww. These kids are getting some nice milestones together. Maybe cleaning up is in order. Oh. Well, I was going to do that eventually. Blah, blah, blah. Jag, jag, gaga. Is it similar? Not quite, but getting close. Hmm. I'm just like letting these kids go. I am now thinking that maybe I need to put a bath in here somewhere. Somehow. Can I put... No, I can't. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. I mean... Oh. Yeah, you know what? I think it's time to get rid of that and just bring this over a bit. And yeah, that does kind of mess up with the kids. So let's just straight up put them over here. Like that. One of the kids went over. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But anyway, let's get a bathtub. You know what? I like that one. Okay, yep. Can you put the other two there? Oh, first bath. He's got a while. Right, why don't we get you to put the kid down there? Wake Chase up. And then you give bubble bath to Chase. First bath, then first bubble bath. And then put Chase down there. Wake up this kid. And put down Roman. There we go. All the kids will be in their things and doing just fine. Okay, take shower and sleep. Because that's what he needs to do, is stop working on his rocket and take care of himself. And see, there's never a dull moment here now. Absolutely never a dull moment. Oh, okay. Maybe not have you go to bed yet. And deal with the kids. I didn't. Oh, you did already sleep. Okay. Interesting way of doing it. Okay. So basically, I'm getting 50 simoleons for each of these bottles. I think that's pretty cool. Give Melody a bubble bath. Oh, you are already done that? Better have bubbles. It does. Excellent. Where is he? Oh, he's eating. Okay. I forgot I told him to eat. First bubble bath and first bath. Oh, that's the way I do it. Oh. Oops. Okay. Tummy time. Go ahead and try doing some tummy time. Oh, nice. Oh, New Year's Eve was awful. Oops. Oh, nice. They can all lift their heads up now. Even in space, nature calls. Dane docks at a Starside rest station. It's pretty nasty in there, but then Dave looks closely at the top of the toilet and discovers, oh, what? Not again. Go home. I mean, we already did that one, you know? I don't like getting the same one 2 times in a row. I don't mind if it's like a different one in between. Oh, Dana's off and on another amazing adventure in space, or it would be if his ship were actually moving, which it is not. An error message on the main control screen informs him that the ship's dynatherm drivers need to be updated. When Dane clicks the update button, the update to update the dynatherm drivers, a helpful message appears saying the request cannot be completed because the dynatherm drivers have not been updated. How about reboot them? Yes, turn it off and turn it back on. The preferred tech solution of professional rocket scientists everywhere. A dynatherm spotter and a new message appears. Your dynatherms did not shut down properly. Would you like to restart your dynatherms in safe mode? Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, well, he's back, and he got back safely. And now it's spring. Yay! Sure, he can light fitness. I'm perfectly okay with that. Let's go with the landing computer. Because we've been kind of pushing it that wasn't available. Nice. I love how he's such an attentive dad. Uh, he wants to go have a bath. I mean, if he wants to have a bath, I'm gonna let him. Why is he dazed? Uh, Starting to burn out. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Oh. Apparently, he doesn't really want a bath. You know what gets me? Is that really like his like almost every outfit? Okay, in the distance, Dan sees another ship blast its trash out. The airlock, now all the space debris is hurtling Dane's way. A rusty waffle iron strikes his craft, tears a hole in the fuselage. Dane is sucked out into deep space. He takes a moment to be thankful. He put on his full spacesuit today. Now what? Try to grab the ship. Oh, he does have other outfits. Never seen that one before. Why didn't Dean spring for the extra tacky coating on his space gloves? Breathing heavily, he bounces down the body of the ship. Desperate grabs failing to find purchase. Finally, he gets hold of some cables, ripping the hydraulic line for the ship stabilizers. The ship automatically activates its emergency beacon. Dane's oxygen is down to fumes when a trader ship passes by and detects a signal from the beacon. He's saved. The ship's alien cook makes him something like a grilled cheese while the ship's mechanic fixes the hull breach with his terrible forklaws. Looks like Dane lives to explore another day. I'm like, really? So where's the rocket? I mean, he wasn't like adapted or anything, was he? Ah, there he is. Excellent. Okay. Upgrade. Yeah, there's more there to upgrade. And I think this is where we're going to wrap it up for today. We did manage to get one more. We managed to get one critter today. Hopefully, uh, hopefully in the next video we can get another critter. Um, these infants are given just the right amount of chaos for whatever it is I'm trying to do. Um, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, well, there's buttons underneath this video that could use some attention. The subscribe and like buttons, for example. Message, you could always message me. I would be happy to hear from anyone that likes my videos or just wants to give feedback. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye.